first the fat boys break up. Now every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with Bo. What you mad cause I got a little cheddar and my record's moving out the stove? Old jokers grilling me. Oh, you not feeling me? Cost you nothing. Pay me no mind. Yes, sir. Let's go. Well, good, YouTube. It's the BowTie Fragrance Guy. We talk about fashion on this channel, but also like to talk about, of course, fragrances. That's what we primarily get into. I throw in a little bit of style and grooming tips as well, because at the end of the day, it does you all the best in the world to go out there and look and smell great. So if you're into that, which I hope most of you guys are, hit the little subscribe button, man. Don't forget to enable notifications so anytime a new video is uploaded on the channel, you get notified. Guys, if you don't have it yet, it's the smash of the year. All right? The Gentleman's Blueprint. My ebook. I've already just want to say thank you to all the guys that have already purchased it. I couldn't go live this week. Hopefully I'll be able to go live last week. Hopefully I'll be able to go live this week so I can announce the winners of the subsequent weeks so they can get their prizes for supporting me, supporting the channel, and purchasing the ebook. It's only $9, but fellas, $9.99. And I always have it linked in the video. Please support me, support the channel by purchasing that. But somebody asked me about like kind of the content. So I wanted to start kind of sharing just a little bit about the contents of the book. In chapter 6, which is the title is Becoming Who You're Meant to Be. I am very, very big on that. Very big on people maximizing their potential in life and becoming who you are meant to be. Now, a lot of becoming who you're meant to be has a lot to do with how much work you're willing to put in to get where you're trying to go. And one of the points that I make in chapter 6 is embracing challenges as an opportunity for growth. I mean, every time that, you know, we enter into a venture, or every time that we first start on that path of striving for success to be who we want to ultimately become, there's going to be some challenges associated with it. There's going to be some hiccups in the road. How do you respond to that? That's very important. Do you shy away? Do you go back into your corner and retreat? Or do you take that opportunity as a learning experience, right? It's just like relationships. You've been through some great ones, I'm sure. You've been through some not so great ones. But from the not so great ones, you learn things that you liked and things that you did not like. And of course, the idea and the mentality is to apply that as you move forward. As long as you got something out of that experience, you learned something valuable and you applied it moving forward, it wasn't all a loss. So in that chapter, we kind of jump into talking about those kind of things and how you can use those not so great situations. You know, the old adage, when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade, that kind of mentality. So guys, make sure you pick up the ebook. Again, I'll have it linked in the description box and pinned in the comments. So you can check it out, support your boy, and have an opportunity to win a 5ml decan of any fragrance in my entire collection. And that's crazy, I got an extensive collection. So anyway, make sure you support. On today, we're gonna be talking about 10 Armaf fragrances I think every guy should have. I really like Armaf from a relative, I would say, quality standpoint. They do pretty good fragrances for the price point. And they do a lot of inspired by fragrances, some of them with a kind of a twist to an original fragrance. But I curated a list of 10. These are not necessarily my 10 like Armaf for life, but these are 10 that I think every guy should have. And it's going to be a great mixture of some of the more popular fragrances and some of the not so popular fragrances that are really, really good. So some of them that kind of fly under the radar. And I made sure to give you guys a wide variety. So you're gonna have fragrances that are great for like cooler, colder temperatures and like date nights. You're gonna have fragrances that are good for spring, summer as well. 10 Armaf fragrances I think every guy should have. And remember guys, I link as many of these as I can find at the best price to the video. So if you click where it says products or whatever it says now, products or something like that, you'll find these already linked. So I've done the work for you. So I'm gonna run the intro, and when we come back, that's what we're talking about. 10 Armaf fragrances that every guy should have. If you want to see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's go.
the BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, gentlemen, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Without further ado, we're going to jump into the video. This first Armaf fragrance in my this particular list, 10 Armaf fragrances every guy should have, is one of the ones to me that kind of flies under the radar. It's one of the best fragrances from the brand. And this one is called Odyssey Homme. Odyssey Homme. This is amber, iris, vanilla, and leather. This kind of puts you in the mindset, to some extent, of Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. And you guys know how much I love me some Noir Extreme. Kind of puts you in that mindset, not a one-to-one, but it kind of puts you in that mindset. This, as I said, does have a leather note in it. So it's definitely not like a clone of a Noir Extreme. But if you think about that kind of scent profile, I would say this fragrance is kind of in that same family as Noir Extreme. But man, for what you're gonna pay for it, this stuff is really good. It's really, really well done. You don't find many leather fragrances that are in this price range that are pretty good, and this is one of them. I love the fact that it uses the leather to kind of offset some of the sweetness here. Iris, like I said, is a main note, so it's powdery. It's kind of sweet, but this was a really, really good one. Really good for like this time of the year, fall and winter, and especially going out and like date nights. This is something I highly recommend you guys get your nose on. Again, I will link as many of these to the video as I can. This is a gem. This is a gem that I haven't really heard anybody talk about. And of course, we're talking about the brand of Armaf today. This one is called Odyssey Homme. Guys, get yourself a bottle. All right, guys, this next fragrance is one of the more popular offerings from the brand of Armaf, but I'm not going to leave them off just because they're super popular. But this one is called Milestone from the Acqu Di Gio line. This one is called Milestone. Of course, this is violet musk, ambroxan, Sicilian lemon, and of course, this is their take on Creed's Millesime Imperial. I know there's probably a lot of Millesime Imperial clones or inspired buys out there. For me, this is the best one that I smelled so far. Acqu Di Gio Milestone, definitely going to get the essence of Millesime Imperial here. That sea saltiness of here, of course, they use that ambergris. This is ambroxan, which is the synthetic form of it. But you get a huge dose of that. It still has that sea saltiness with that kind of fruity, kind of watermelon kind of accord here, although they use some different fruit notes to kind of create that here. But guys, that's what you're gonna get here. So if you smell Millesime Imperial, then you've pretty much smelled Milestone, but obviously you're gonna get it for a fraction of the cost here. You find this for between 25 to 30 bucks, most places 25 to 35 bucks. It's definitely worth it. So definitely a must-have for the Armaf collection here. Every guy should have this one if you're into this kind of scent profile, of course. This is Acqu Di Gio Milestone. All right, guys, the next fragrance is one of those kind of under the radar kind of fragrances from Armaf that nobody talks about. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. And again, that's not saying nobody has ever talked about it because I don't watch everybody's videos, but this one is one of those good spring, summer ones that everybody should have. This is called Acute. Here's the bottle. Very, very different, kind of presentation than I've seen from a lot of Armaf fragrances. This is petitgrain, lavender, rosemary, sandalwood. Really good, really fresh, clean, everyday kind of scent profile. Kind of puts you in the mindset of like an Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. And that's a fragrance that was one of my go-tos like back in the day. Like before I even really got into building an extensive collection, Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce was one of the fragrances that I used to always restock on every time that I ran out of it. And this kind of puts me in the mindset of that. A little bit more crisp and cleaner scent profile though. So guys, if you're looking for a great signature kind of scent for spring, summertime, honestly you can wear this year round. Check this one out. Again, nobody talks about this one. This is called Acute from the brand Armaf. Get you some. All right, guys, now the next fragrance, this one, we're going back to that Acqu Di Gio line, which is honestly collectively kind of the best, if you want to call it that line of the Armaf brand. But this one is Acqu Di Gio Sea Eyes. Acqu Di Gio Sea Eyes. Blackcurrant, violet leaves, iris, and sandalwood. This is their take on Silver Mountain water, and they knocked it out of the park. I love this stuff. Very impressed with it when it came out. Again, that Club de Nuit line is really good. But anyway, if you like the Silver Mountain Water DNA, this is about 95% similar to the DNA, just based on the scent profile. We're not going to get into talking about quality of ingredients and all that kind of stuff, which is a whole other topic of conversation. But at the end of the day, scent profile, this is really, really close to Silver Mountain Water, which of course is one of my most complimented creeds. So check it out from Armaf. This is one every man needs to have. Club de Nuit Sillage. I told you guys I did a great job of the more popular fragrances and some of the hidden gems. This is another hidden gem in my opinion from Armaf. This one's called All You Need Is Love. All You Need Is Love. This one is mandarin oranges, lavender, tonka, vanilla. This is nice, man. This is really nice. And then look at the bottle. It has the All You Need Is Love written in cursive inscription there on the front in gold. And it's a nice presentation, in my humble opinion. Really, really nice fragrance. Another one that's good for, fall, winter, date night. It opens up with a juicy mandarin orange, and then it kind of develops into a very sweet, creamy, delightful, kind of playful, great date night scent for fall and winter. Definitely one, like I said, noticed in the list. I feel like everybody should have this one. All guys should have this one. One that nobody really talks about. And it's very, very well done, again, for the price point. This one's called All You Need Is Love from Armaf. Get you some. And guys, we knew the Club de Nuit line will be well represented on this list. Like I said, some of the best fragrances that they have in the whole range. This one is Club de Nuit Untold. Club de Nuit Untold. Obviously jasmine, saffron, cedarwood, and fir resin. Won't spend as much time on this one because you know exactly what this is. This is the Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA, and they knocked it out of the park. I still, in spite of how popular it is, I know it's a very, polarizing fragrance, just like Creed Aventus, but it is a must-have if you're gonna do the whole Armaf thing, in my humble opinion. So if you don't have it yet, get yourself a bottle of this one. Club de Nuit Untold from the brand of Armaf. All right, guys, the next fragrance on the list, a great signature scent. Gonna kind of put you in the mindset of 1 Million from Paco Rabanne. This one is called Bora Nui. Bora Nui, as you guys can see, I got a little dent in this one. I really enjoy this one. This is mint, cinnamon, nutmeg, patchouli, and vanilla. Again, this is very reminiscent to 1 Million from the brand of Paco Rabanne. Very, very reminiscent. Just love it. Again, this one is gives me more of a little bit more of a fruitier characteristic in the opening, but outside of that, very, very close to 1 Million. This stuff just smells great. I love this. I've always been a big fan of 1 Million, to be honest, the original. I know a lot of people talk about this kind of bubble gum, like whatever that smells like, kind of opening in that fragrance. I guess that's what the freshness and sweetness is that people refer to. Again, very, very nice and fruity up top. Definitely in that 1 Million kind of category, or, a very similar scent profile. But this stuff is really, really good, man. And again, another one I don't hear a lot of people talk about. This one is good, guys. Trust your boy on this. You'll be really, really happy if you get your nose on this one. Bora Nui from Armaf. Check it out. All right, guys, the next fragrance, another one of the kind of hidden gems to me, man. But, all guys should have this one because the fragrance that it is kind of similar to, or in the ballpark of, is such a classically great, mass appealing, everyday kind of scent profile. This one is called Maran Silver. Maran Silver. Now, what this one kind of resembles is Bleu de Chanel, somewhat. Grapefruit, mint, ginger, and sandalwood are some of the main notes. And like I said, it's going to put you in that mindset, or in the ballpark of like a Bleu de Chanel. But obviously, as you guys know, with Armaf is going to be a fraction of what you're going to pay for Bleu de Chanel. And, that's always a positive thing, especially for a lot of folks out there that you know, are really into being more cost effective with what they're purchasing as it pertains to fragrances. But again, a little bit of a sleeper to me because I haven't really heard anybody talk about this one. Like I said, I want to give you guys a good variety. Check this one out, guys. Maran Silver. All right, guys, and the number 9, well, it's not in the 9th spot, but it's the 9th fragrance that I want to mention because there's a total of 10. Très Nuit. Très Nuit. Iris, lemon verbena, violet leaves, and sandalwood. This smells like the classic green iris tweed. You know, again, this is one that, although I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it as of late, but it was very popular when it came out. I think around 2017 or 18, somewhere in that range, when Armaf was really starting to come onto the scene, like that 15, 16, 17 era. Around 2017, this came out. It was the talk of the town at that time because it was so close to green iris tweed and it was so well done. This fragrance that was released in 1985 at this point does have quite its own share of inspired by clone fragrances, but to me, again, the price point, this one is one of the best. So definitely a must-have for your Armaf collection. All guys should have this one, man. This is Très Nuit. And as I always am, very anticlimactic. The last one is Club de Nuit Intense. Man, pineapple, lemon, blackcurrant. Everybody knows what this is and what it smells like, and everybody probably has this one, but I could not leave it off. But it is a must-have for an Armaf collection for any guy. Club de Nuit Intense. The Creative Vintage inspired Armaf fragrance. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today as I gave you 10 Armaf fragrances that every guy needs in his collection. If there's some other ones that I missed or some that you, I would say, not that I missed because this is my list, but what are some fragrances that you would say are a must-have for a guy's Armaf collection? I would love to hear from you down in the comment section. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and your attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget, guys, to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.